Greetings, my fellow fellow Southern thinkers. This is LL3's newest podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy mangrove of South Florida. And today's date, Tuesday, July 4th, 2017. Well, the United States turned 241 years old today. And you could say it's considered the day of Defiance. Where 57 men in the colonial congressional leadership signed their secession from Great Britain. And during this time, even today, people think secession is treasonous and all that. Well, it's nothing new. You have to look at all sides. To the folks out here in the United States, if you're going to celebrate freedom, how you exercising your natural born rights that are considered inalienable, certain rights. That means as long as you don't violate others. We've all been brainwashed or swindled in any way, shape, or form. Licenses is considered to have to be approved by competent authority. That's a form of commercial law. How come marriage is considered under commercial law? You have to get a license. Is it a natural born right to get married? Or a privilege under commercial law? Concealed carry permits. Is that considered a privilege to carry or a right to bear arms? When you look at that. And many other things. When you got city governments telling us what to do, how to wipe our butts, nannyism 101. There's even a claim, too, in Atlantic City, you have to get a permit to walk on their beaches. How free is that? Central banking. Is it a governmental entity or a private corporation? Think about that. Is the United States considered a federal corporation? Well, if you read the 1871 Act, it is. How is that a free country or a republic? The reason why I'm addressing these things is because a lot of folks have been real docile. And I'm not saying it's everyone but me. Because it's a part of a program getting closer to a brave new world. The road to technocracy. Look what's going on with the TPP. Trying to do anything under hush-hush. And what's funny, too, about when President Trump, like him or not, got out of the Paris Agreement, many of the mayors, including Fort Lauderdale Jack Seiler, denounced it. And what's so funny about him, it's okay for him to say, hey, building contractors, you can build tall high-rises in the name of Agenda 21, right? How's that hurting the environment? Remember, Florida's one big piece of limestone. You gotta always observe that also. So, for people like mayors like him, they have a thing called the Jim Jones or Rosie O'Donnell syndrome. They're nothing more than hypocrites. This is right, my friends. They're just examples of why government in Latin means control of the mind. And if you want to walk around having a cigarette in your hand or a beer in your hand, you can't have that on the beach or you can't have this on the streets because that's considered offensive to others. Maybe offending them. One time, one of the great quotes Thomas Jefferson made is saying that a little rebellion now and then is good. And he's right. You gotta put the government's feet to the fire, whether it's federal, state, or local. Every beautiful individual on this planet, even within the United States, have a conscience of free will. Don't make excuses by saying, oh, I'm doing this for the children, for my kids. We all gotta choose our battles wisely, but it's always good to do things by steps. Even an individual like myself, still learning the process as well. So I'm not here to say, finish Jay Whoopi, I have all the answers. Yes, I'm at CJ's Java Lounge as well, located at 400 Southwest First Avenue along the New River, Fort Lauderdale. For more information, please dial 754-301-5832. So, this is what I have to say in this perspective on the day of defiance. Defy all forms of tyranny, my friends, not just on July 4th, but every day of our lives. Doesn't matter what your views are, as long as you don't violate others. Are you tired of living in a nanny state? We don't need more Mr. Frenches or Mrs. Frenches telling us how to clean our rear ends or think for us. We don't know what we're talking about. Have this fear factor. Of course, they're talking about banning certain laptops, even in Turkey as well, to follow the procedure of the TSA and Homeland Security. How sweet is that? God bless tyranny. Let's bow down to the state. Lands are free, right? Ha ha ha. I know one thing. Francis Scott Key is rolling in his grave. Something to really think about, my friends. And I'm not saying communism is a solution or there's other socialism and so forth. It's just natural law is the first step. And each single individual that's alive today can make a difference. Beware of these synthetic movements. Examine the rhetoricians, if they're genuine or artificial. In other words, frauds. What else can I say? It's just one of those things. My spoken word little rant, and I know I do talk too much at times, and I boldly admit that. But I'm a little bit more keen. And of course, the battle of healthcare. They all want to say, government, you got to take care of my health. I can't even take an old shower, even though I can walk. You have to invest in your health, my friends. Don't rely on the state to take care of you. That's called Pavlov's dog, the Pavlovian training, Pavlov's dogs. Are you one? I'm not. So, always exercise more vigilance, step by step. Sorry about that. It's all good. So, a couple of dogs are hanging out, getting together. That's all good. So, looks like Jake wants to play too. Yeah, but that's what we got. It's pretty mellowed right now in Fort Lauderdale. Have my dog. He's a little bit shy, a little bit disturbed, but he's getting better. Well, my friends, I think it'll be time to say thank you for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, or something that's interesting, wherever you do, please address your comments or correspondence with decorum. You can hit me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Breaker, iHeartRadio, Tumblr, YouTube, Freedoms Network, Scene.live, Minds.com, Patreon.com, and us girls in the cafe. Yeah, I'm just like, sorry about that. Minds.com, Patreon, and futureclub.net. Or you can email me at lokiluck3@gmail.com or lokiluck03. They're both numbers, by the way, at protonmail.com for your encrypted types out there. And I'm going to display the the flag I'm carrying today, it will be a triple threat. It's like a 45-degree slice. One area is an American flag. The other one is a Confederate flag. And the Gaddison, don't tread on me. What they all have in common, it represents defiance. Okay? So that's all for now. Once again, thank you for your time. But always remember that the demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.